name is Ross van Coller, and I cover the consumer staples sector, both locally and offshore for PSG here. And today we'll be talking about Shoprite, the number one food retailer at the moment, and we'll just dive right into it. So since we last presented on this company, a couple of things have happened. We had FY24 results come out at the end of August, as well as an operational update 2 weeks ago or last week. But as far as the macro environment goes for the food retailers, inflation is finally coming down. It's quite low according to their recent operational update. Obviously interest rates are being cut, which is all good news for the consumers. So while things probably won't get cheaper, they just won't go up as much. But as far as valuation goes for Shoprite, we still think it's quite expensive. Sometimes being the number one quality player in the business, it'll be priced correctly or a little bit expensive in our view. But there's no doubt that it is a quality company and it is the number one food retailer amongst its peers. As I said, we'll touch on the valuation a little bit later, but the PE and the EV to EBITDA multiples are quite high. But as far as the results went, at the end of August, they reported sales up 12%, 16.3% when you compare like for like, with an average selling price increase. That's an internal average selling price increase of 5.8. So it does suggest slight improvements on volumes, but still quite muted. Most of those gains coming from opening of new stores and price increases. They once again had market share growth of 6.5 billion for the FY24, which almost marks about 5.5 years of continued uninterrupted market share growth, and that obviously comes at the expense of the other guys. And as we've seen, Shoprite be doing very well, expanding quite rapidly, and that would be a net negative for the other guys. The operational update came out last week. Once again, 10.4% sales increase, very good. They're adding stores quite rapidly. They've still got a long way to go for their 2025 net store increase. But the interesting thing, I think they saw that inflation was at 2.6%, which is great for them. They can then increase their prices above that or close to that, and then take some more market share and add store visits and volume growth. So we do have a hold recommendation with a bit of a downside, which I think makes sense considering how hard this company has run in the last 4 or 5 years. But there's no doubt that it is a brilliant business with very, very good management.